Have you ever wondered how effective the seatbelt across your chest is when you sit in your car? Or do you ever ask yourself, would the airbag definitely go off if I got in a crash? Have you ever wondered how plastic surgeons practice new procedures? If you've ever thought about any of these things or are interested in learning more, then Stiff is the book for you. Stiff, The Curious Lives of Human Cadavers is a novel written by Mary Roach, an author who specializes in science and in humor. Roach has written a number of science-related books, including Packing to Mars, Spook, and of course, Stiff. Each chapter is a chronicle of one of Roach's many adventures across the nation and across the globe. Each chapter explains a different way that cadavers, ones that were donated to science, whether that be voluntarily or not, are used. For example, in the first chapter that's entitled, "A Head is a Terrible Thing to Waste," Roach talks about how plastic surgeons use the heads of cadavers to practice procedures like facelifts and cheek implants. Other chapters explore topics like dead army members and how they participate in war, crucifixion, and body farms, and how cadavers are used to test safety features in cars before they're actually offered to the public. Roach uses humor and sarcasm all throughout her writing. The use of jokes as she writes into the novel act as comic relief because the topic, in reality, is pretty grim and serious. By using humor, she's able to give the novel an overall lighter tone and euphemize the cruel reality of dissecting dead bodies. She sarcastically comments about how ballistic gelatin is used to test guns, but how gelatin is supposed to be an ingredient in foods. The objective tone that Roach assumes in her writing reflects the way the scientists objectify cadavers. She mentions that treating them like objects and not people makes it easier to work with the cadavers for the scientists who have to conduct research. Because of the objectiveness, the sarcasm that Roach uses, in essence, is pretty dark. However, to take the pain out of the discussion of people who used to be our loved ones and the loved ones of people around us, she playfully discusses the lives of cadavers. Roach also uses an immense amount of direct quotes and references from professionals. When she goes on each adventure to a different place to learn something new, something more about cadavers, and see their work in action, she gives credit to the scientists, doctors, people, and other professionals who have helped her expand her knowledge along the way, in the form of quotes and paraphrases. Because Roach doesn't have a doctorate and isn't a practicing scientist, this information from the prose helps to build her ethos and her credibility. This way, you know that the stories and the information that she tells us about the different crazy things she has witnessed and about the facts and history of cadavers, we know that it's not fiction. So, if you've ever wondered how the guillotine got its start, or if you want to know more about overweight men in sweatpants, or the ideal location to sit in a plane in case it crashes, then you should pick up a copy of Stiff for yourself. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time on the Reading Rainbow.